Ronald Michael Carroll, better known in the music world as Ron Carroll, was born on April 20th, 1968, in Chicago, Illinois, and passed away on September 21st, 2025, at the age of 57. He left behind a remarkable legacy as a DJ, singer, songwriter, and producer, most prominently in the house music scene. Known by fans as the Minister of Sound, Carroll helped shape the genre through his unique vocal style and his collaborations with some of the most influential names in electronic music. Early life and musical roots. Growing up in Chicago, Carroll was immersed in music from an early age. His first exposure came through his church choir, where he learned to develop his voice and discovered a love for performance. While he admired rock bands like Kiss during his teenage years, his musical direction changed when he attended a high school dance and watched a DJ captivate the crowd. That moment sparked his fascination with house music, which was thriving in Chicago at the time. Carroll soon began experimenting with DJing himself. By the late 1980s, he was performing regularly and even opened his own nightclub, giving him the platform to refine his skills and grow a following. His ability to blend gospel-inspired vocals with dance beats made him stand out in a crowded scene. First steps in the industry. In 1993, Carroll made his first official entry into the recording industry with the single My Prayer, produced with Hula of the Out There Brothers, K Fingers, and Ron Trent. This marked the beginning of his professional career and established him as a promising new voice in house music. His big breakthrough came a year later when he attended the Winter Music Conference in Miami. Taking a bold chance, Carroll approached acclaimed producer Louis Vega, who gave him the opportunity to write lyrics for Barbara Tucker's hit I Get Lifted. This collaboration launched Carroll into the spotlight and connected him with other notable Chicago house figures like Mike Dunn and Byron Stingily. With them, Carroll joined the Deep Soul production team, contributing as a singer, songwriter, and producer. He penned 6 tracks for Stingily's album The Purist and created the influential house anthem, The Sermon. These early projects solidified his reputation as both a powerful vocalist and a talented writer. Partnership and productions. In 1996, Carroll met Greek-American producer Spiro Pagos, with whom he formed MOS Productions, Ministers of Sound, under the UC/After Hours label. Their collaborations pushed Carroll further into the international house music community. Through this partnership, he connected with European producers such as Matsi Namvar, which expanded his reach beyond the US. By the early 2000s, Carroll was featured on several French house classics, including My Love by Cluster and Lucky Star by Superfunk. These tracks became defining moments in his career and earned him recognition across Europe. Building on this success, Carroll launched his own label Body Music Records in 2001. His role as both artist and entrepreneur gave him greater control over his music and allowed him to support other emerging talents. His collaborations with Dutch producers Hard Soul in 2003 resulted in the popular track Back Together, while his partnership with Bob Sinclar and Axwell in 2004 produced What a Wonderful World, one of his most celebrated songs. The track appeared on Sinclair's album Enjoy and helped introduce Carroll's voice to an even wider global audience. Career highlights. Throughout his career, Carroll balanced his roles as a DJ, singer, songwriter, and producer. His catalog of singles, spanning from the 1990s to the 2010s, included hits like Pressing On, Sounds, Take Me Up, and Natural. He also worked under various aliases, such as RC Groove Project, Ground Level, and Subculture, often collaborating with respected artists in the house music world. Some of his most memorable collaborations included working with CeCe Peniston on In Love with a DJ 2010, and with Richard Gray on Come Into My Life. He was also a frequent collaborator with Bob Sinclar, contributing to tracks like World of Love and Everybody Move In. His 2005 release The Only Way Is Up, produced with Disco Darlings, and his 2006 single Just Got Paid showed his ability to fuse soulful vocals with upbeat dance rhythms. Carroll's discography also includes production work for other artists, ranging from Melba Moore and Sean Christopher to Mona Lisa and Vicky B. He often infused his gospel roots into house tracks, giving them an uplifting, soulful quality that resonated with fans across the globe. Influence and legacy. Ron Carroll's influence stretched far beyond his own recordings. His voice became a defining feature of the house music movement, bringing a spiritual and uplifting quality to tracks that dominated dance floors worldwide. Known for his positive energy and faith-inspired lyrics, he stood out in a genre often centered on beats and rhythm by adding a deeply human and emotional element. He was a regular presence at international festivals, clubs, and conferences, where he inspired both audiences and fellow musicians. Carroll's willingness to collaborate across cultures and continents helped bridge the gap between American and European house music. Final years and passing. Carroll continued to perform and release music well into the 2010s and 2020s. Though he faced the challenges of an evolving music industry, his passion for house music never wavered. On September 21, 2025, he tragically passed away from a heart attack at the age of 57. His death was a significant loss to the global dance music community, with fans and artists alike remembering him as both a pioneer and a positive force within the genre. Net worth. At the time of his death, Ron Carroll's net worth was estimated at around $3 million. His earnings came primarily from live performances, music sales, royalties from his numerous collaborations, and his work as a producer. Owning his label, Body Music Records, also contributed to his income, along with licensing deals for tracks that became club anthems worldwide. His career spanned over 3 decades, during which he built both artistic credibility and financial stability. Conclusion. Ron Carroll's journey from a church choir singer in Chicago to an international figure in house music reflects his talent, persistence, and passion. He left behind an extensive discography, countless collaborations, and a legacy of uplifting dance music that continues to inspire DJs, producers, and fans. Known as the Minister of Sound, Carroll gave house music a soulful voice and a spiritual energy that will live on long after his passing. His contributions helped shape the global house music movement, ensuring his place among its most influential figures.